You good? What's that? What do you do? Are you a financial advisor? I'm the manager. Hold it off. You got it done.
That way I got exactly what I needed. Instead of all of it. Yeah, because that was everything. She said you needed us for something?
Oh, you guys are master ceremonies?
Uh-huh.
A host? Okay. Yeah, I gotta find out how to mic for audio. Are you guys gonna be like tag teaming or just one at a time?
Whatever works best for you.
Because I think I only got one mic.
So, how do you feel to be married? Right.
Yeah, the same.
That's
I'm
good.
going to sit
That's how you know you have a good relationship. Nothing changes.
Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2.
I feel like you have your heart.
Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2.
But it's not on.
Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2.
talk to you about an easel. You got
I got the live stream feed.
Hey guys, we arrived here and my guest arrived. Yes, as with any event, it's always like this. Guess what? We arrived, so you want to go to YouTube to make sure that you're watching from Instagram. The book is online at Amazon.com for sale. With my guest, the book, the workbook, and the audible. There's for Amazon. So get on there, make your purchase, you'll support this project, support the book. Alright guys, let's stay tuned and get started. Let's be excited. Thank you guys for tuning in today, okay? Alright, shout out to my phone behind the camera. They can pick up all the day. Thank you, ladies. Alright. Okay. Hello. Hi, Facebook people. Hey, how y'all doing? Yes. My gifts. Hey, are those? Hey, hello, welcome to the live streaming of King of My Lips. Okay, so I would like to make this French talent. And tonight we're going to be watching my gifts, the book, and the workbook. So if you're watching this live stream, go to Amazon.com. It's available for sale as we speak. King of My Lips, the book, and the workbook. You have the ebook, the paperback, support, support, you guys support. Thank you for this channel for a very important time. So yeah, I'm talking about because we have amazing content for you every single week. King of My Gift is here. The king is here. I'm excited. So y'all better get excited and just get ready to enjoy this amazing evening with us, okay? Stay tuned and let's go. Come on.
If something comes in extra,
Hello. Hi. You could hear? When she was in front of the camera, you couldn't hear? Okay. Call me back. Call me back. Okay.
I mean, but I can listen through the 18, one side of the 18, right?
No, I don't know.
Um, okay, well, let's try
Is this a, can I use this as a power cord?
charging.
No.
Probably got to put it on this board.
Okay. There's some music going. So she got a wireless on. The delay is like a minute, man. Hey, you know what? Can we just run that? Signal is slow. I wonder if we could just do the thing.
And that's going to be like a
you say the audio is not
No.
good on YouTube?
Yeah, she called me.
Okay, okay, okay. Do I need to keep this on me?
Then present it to whoever's going to be speaking. Give it to them. Hello. Okay. Man, it's like a minute delay on here. I should just. Oh, but I can't run it. My doctor don't work. Here, go ahead.
Even though I can't hear it or whatever. Can you plug it up so I can hear? Well,
No,
I guess I can hear it through
I
here,
can't
right?
without the doctor.
I can hear it through here, though. Right? Or your phone. Can you go on your phone? I'm bringing it. You be having this hot. But I can listen to Hey, get the microphone from her so I can actually listen to it.
Wait till she come back. See,
Yeah, this delay is crazy.
want to run it
What the?
the wide internet.
Oh, we can't because you don't have the connection for it.
Oh, shit.
It's about like a 5 minute delay.
More than that.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. This delay is longer than this. I wonder if we need to like reconnect or something.
Yeah.
It's a 5 minute delay. Wait, you getting audio from somewhere? You ain't getting audio from her.
Okay. Yeah, that's when she called me about the.
Right, but where's the other audio coming from? But she wasn't nowhere
Oh,
near.
come on. I unmuted. Yeah. Can you plug it up so I can hear? Well, I guess I can hear through here, right? Hear through here. Or your phone. You go. Yeah, it's hot. Hey, get the microphone from her so I can. Yeah, that's all. That's all the audio we got right now. You think if we shut it down and bring it back up, it may be better? Try. Or can we move ahead? Elizabeth, if they can make it start, she's going to do it.
No, I think we can move ahead. I think we're just behind.
Can you hear us?
Can I log out and log back in to see if I can catch up?
We would like to everyone to go ahead and find a seat, please.
Video.
Huh?
So still don't have the video.
Where's our video at?
I couldn't upload it. Oh, I can try it.
Do you want to move?
I see.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Lisa. And we are from Soul Sister Radio, Power 2.4. Yeah, is Pastor are going to open with a little bit of prayer and then continue on. Alrighty.
You can't get it to turn on from the words.
Amen. Amen. Thank you. Amen. What a prayer. He must, that must be your friend, Dr. Because he prayed real good for you. Yeah, we need that kind of prayer. Welcome everybody to a celebration for Dr. O'Day, and for the book launch of her second book, Kingdom My Gift. We go way back with Dr. O'Day. She's a friend of our show, and we are celebrating with her every milestone, every moment. So we want you guys to take the time to enjoy what she has to offer here today, and hopefully it touches your spirit, it touches your soul, it moves you in a way that it only can move you, because what God has for you is for you. And Dr. OJ is a living example of that every day in everything that she does, from her children to her books to her practice. You know, everything she does is with a smile, it's with grace, it's with humility. So you guys take the time to absorb everything that she has to offer here for you today. So next we have, oh yeah, so we get a little bit of teaser video. Let's see. It's gonna be spicy. It's gonna be spicy.
So you getting the audio?
Not spicy.
I don't know.
Informative. So enjoy the teaser, and then we'll be right back.
That's old. That's way.
You gotta
Why is
catch
it
up.
doing that?
You gotta catch up. Try to, that's what I said, try to log
whatever.
all the way out and log back in.
I could just go. Let me just go to her page. Let me just go to her page.
Sure. But is the mic on? Does the mic on them? Do they have the mic?
Yeah, she got.
Do we have the video? If they're supposed to.
You got the video?
What up?
You can do it?
Just need to figure out what
Can you upload the video to YouTube and then just put it from there?
That's what I'm trying to do, but it's the text is, anyway. You guys don't give me a program. How am I supposed to know when stuff is due?
Right now, well, right now we're going to get back to the video. We have a little bit of technical difficulties, but we are going to get right into the introduction of Speak of My Gift by the author herself, Dr. Oasis.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. I'm indeed very grateful and very honored to have you guys share this day with me.
I don't know.
It's been 40 years of a very interesting journey, and I just want to first of all just start from the very beginning. Before I get to the book, a lot had to happen. A lot of things had to happen to birth King of My Gifts. And from the very beginning, I just want to say thank you to God. He is the only one that really matters in this very moment. And He's the one that has kept me. And He's the one.
That's when she started headed out like that. She started complaining. That's when they started complaining. They couldn't hear.
I said I wasn't going to cry. It's okay. It's okay.
You need a shot.
Yeah. You tell them something like that, I mean, go.
It's horrible. In front of the whole world. All right, so from the very beginning, I just want to say thank you to God. Thank you so much for everything. My life has been anything but ordinary. And I'm indeed very privileged to have lived my life. And I am very blessed to have had the good fortune of having everyone that God has put in my life be there for me. So God, I just want to say thank you. And I'm going to kneel down because only you know. Everybody sees the beautiful Dr. OJ, right? They see the glam, they see the eloquence, they hear my voice. But only God knows the real story behind this person. And that's the person that I acknowledge today. This dress, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to kneel down here and say thank you, Father.
There's another camera over there.
Is that
This
the one
moment.
that's doing YouTube live?
They both are.
Both of
You've made it all worth it
There's
for me.
that one's there. It's right here.
You've made it all worth it for me. All of the troubles I've had to endure to
They're
this
both on
day,
YouTube. It's just
you
switching
have
back.
made it all worth it, and I am very
So this is the
grateful to
one
you,
that
oh
they
God.
can't see her.
Thank you,
They
thank you,
can.
thank you.
They couldn't see because she went down, but now they can see.
All right. So, as I continue, I want to acknowledge my parents. My
The camera
mother, my
switches
dad
back and
is Sarah,
forth.
Mrs. Felicia Chinadu. My dad is in Nigeria, but my mother is here.
So we can't keep her
I
from
want to
her
acknowledge
from
my
the front while
parents,
she's
especially my
talking.
mom.
Well,
She
switched
still takes care
it's
of me.
switching it back and forth.
Imagine having a child and having to nurse her for 40 years. That's what she's really been doing. She's been
That's the
nursing
view
me for
that we
40
need.
years
I'm
and she
sorry,
hasn't
I'm her
stopped doing that.
publicist, and I'm
Mommy,
her other
thank
two
you.
Okay.
assistants.
Thank you
And
Like
so
I said, when
much.
she went to the floor, we didn't know she was going to go to the floor. So both cameras, we had to tilt that camera to go to the floor.
All right.
So
No more tears, I promise. And I'm just going to keep this moving along. I want to thank my children. These three men right here, they've been through it all with me for 13 years, for 10 years, and for 7 years. They have had to walk a very, very delicate path with me. But you know the best thing about them is I realized that through all the struggles, through all of the highs and the lows, these children have stayed consistent. They have made themselves the one thing that I don't have to worry about, the one thing that I don't have to stress about. They continue to make me proud. They make me so joyful in all things. And I really love you guys. And you guys are my three big reasons why I do all that I do. You're my three big whys, 3 Ps. I love you guys so much. I want to thank my team. My team is led by a lady called Malawa Olawale. She's not here today, she's in Nigeria. But that lady pulls a lot of strings all the way from Nigeria. She does a whole lot. She has worked relentlessly to build not just my brand, but to build me up as well. And even having this event today was a lot in part to her encouragement, saying you can't just keep doing all of these great things and just keep flying by, because that's what I do. I do a lot, and then once I'm done, I just keep moving. I don't even stop to savor the moment or to enjoy it, to embrace it. And she was like, we're no longer going to do that. We're going to really express everything that you're doing. So King of My Gifts was birthed. Malawa Olawale heads the Eric Band. I have my PR publicist lady here, Zoe Robinson. She's a part of the team. Thank you so much. All of the team members, Marian, Malogo, Shay, Shell, Samuel, Ruth, all of these wonderful people work collaboratively to ensure that you guys see me as somebody worth seeing, and you hear me and you actually want to listen. So I really want to thank and acknowledge them. Next, I'm going to acknowledge my friends and family. You know, it's not about blood. That's what I realized. And I am a living testimony that blood does not necessarily equate family. And this room is a testimony to that. Everyone in this room is not connected to me by blood, but they are connected to me body, soul, and spirit. I can stand here and tell you stories of my individual experiences with every single one of you, but that would take us a whole while. But I just want to let you know that I appreciate you, I love you, and I thank you for all that you've done. Pastor Ike, my daddy, I love you. Thank you so much. Dr. Olusoya, my adopted daddy. I have so many moms and dads, for real. I mean, I'm just blessed, you know? It's just amazing. When they say it takes a village, literally my life takes a village. A big village of sisters. Uche, my sister is here. You know, I want to acknowledge my friend Jeffrey flying all the way from Philadelphia just to be here today. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I really appreciate you. Leke, thank you so much. I didn't even recognize you. We grew up together in Nigeria. You know, everybody, thank you so much for coming through. I want to acknowledge my brother. My brother, you know, a lot of people know me, but I do have a brother, you know. Like literally from the same mother and father. Like he's not like adopted or anything like that. And he's a really wonderful young man. If I really wanted to have someone who was born after me to really live this life with me, that would be the person I would choose over and over again. He supports, he loves me. He takes in all my firecracker moments and he absorbs it like the black lightning. I don't know if you've seen black lightning, but yeah, he is my black lightning. He absorbs all my electricity and he just makes everything okay. Put your hands together. All right, thank you so much. But all of that being said, the King of My Gifts is a labor of love. And it could not have happened without the contribution of several people who helped me with my journey. I want to acknowledge a very special individual he's
I
not
never
here right
switched it.
now,
I didn't know you
but
wanted me
he's
to
my
switch it.
business mentor. He's my friend,
It's
one of
okay.
my very best friends in this whole wide
You
world.
can't really communicate.
Actually, he's like an all-in-one support system for me. He rallies around me. He's sort of like on a personal mission to ensure that everything about Dr.
You know what?
OJ has to work, regardless of
Now,
how
how
it
long
happens.
then
And his name
we
is
started the live stream, but
He's not here
it's
right
like
now.
it's
I know
streaming on
maybe
my
he's on his
page.
way or he's
Because that's my
unable to
logo.
make it. But I could not end all of the acknowledgments without mentioning his name. He is a critical part of not just my life, but all of the things that you see today. So thank you so much. All right, King of My Gifts, the book, and the workbook. This book was birthed in 2019. I was in a very, very low place. I stepped out on faith. I mean, a lot of you have probably heard my story just a little bit, but I'm going to give you a brief recap. About 5 years ago, I got divorced and started out on a journey that I felt like, yeah, it was the right one, and I was going on a path that was going to lead to bigger and better things.
Uploading.
Yes, it's led to bigger and better things, but the process was not pretty. Life took me from that moment, as low as it was, to even a low place. I almost lost my business. I was working so hard, so hard. I was doing a lot of things. I mean, think about it. I have all this education. I have a PhD. I am highly qualified to do several things. I'm skilled in so many ways when it comes to doing business and enterprise. But I was still struggling and I didn't understand why. And when I got to the end of myself and I nearly lost my business, which in fact I believe I did, but God just did some miracle, I had to understand that there was something I was missing.
Hey,
It
so
was
can
a
I get a
critical
seed off the board
portion
now?
of my existence that I felt like
What they use?
I started asking
I
God,
mean,
I
just
said,
patch
okay,
off the monitor.
we've been walking
Let's
through
do that.
this journey for this long. I have done so much. I have literally done everything I know how to do. Yet, I still can't get a breakthrough. I can't make sense of my life. What am I missing? What is that thing that I need to do? What is that thing that I need to connect with that's going to help me begin to live the life that I can be truly proud of? And don't get me wrong, it's not about money. It's never about money. Money, there's so many ways to make money. I was just in a place where I looked at my children and I realized that if my children grow up today, would they be proud of the mother that they have? If something happened to me today, if I suddenly just closed my eyes and never opened it up again, would I be fully satisfied with the life that I had expressed? What would people have to say about me? How would my life have contributed to the people all around me? And bigger than that, how would my life have contributed to the world around me? At that point, I was already doing so much in the community, by the way. I had all these businesses, I had a non-profit. I mean, I had so much going for me, supposedly. And the appearance was very nice. But the reality was very different for me. And that's when I realized that I was really living like a peasant. Even though all the while I was royalty. I was living like a broke down peasant. And I was like, that is so true. How could this be the reality that I have? Somebody who carries such gems. Like, think about it, you're somebody who has all of these benefits and you see your life and people see you and they see all the greatness that surrounds you and they tell you all the time, oh my God, you're going to make it. Like Dr. Lusoya, every time he sees me, he's like, Oiko, I know you're going to be great. I know you're going to be famous. I know you're going to be successful. He speaks a lot of life into me. But back then, as much as I was hearing those words, it always sounded like a contradiction to me. It always sounded like people were just lying to me. I was like, what are you people saying? I'm not understanding it. And maybe what you're saying is different from what I'm saying. But I'm like, what are you guys saying? I literally went to an event. I was
Made her
supposed to be
unplug it.
speaking to
Hold on.
young girls to mentor them, and I was invited to speak. Halfway through the events, when it was almost my turn, I excused myself because I was just in such a low place in 2019 where I felt like if I got up on that stage to speak to those girls about starting a business, running a business, being a successful boss lady, all I would be doing would be lying to them. I felt like a contradiction. And I just left. And the host texted me, was like, Dr. O, where are you? I was like, look, I don't feel too good. I lied. But when I was driving home, I cried my eyes out. I cried so bad. I was crying. I said, God, why is my life a lie? Why do people see this in me? But why is my life not birthing the reality of what they see? Is there something I'm missing? And that is how King of My Gifts started. I started writing from a place of pain.
He said it's coming out of here.
And I looked at people in the Bible and that's why my book has a lot of Bible references. I looked at people in the Bible that I could relate to their journey. I looked at Joseph. The fact that he was ostracized from his family. I could see that in my life.
I'm not getting the signal.
I looked at Job, the fact that he had so much going for him and he suddenly lost it all. Because at that point, my business was at the brink of collapse. I had invested all of my teachers' retirement into the business and I was about to lose it all. I looked at Daniel and I realized that he was faithful to God. But even in the midst of his faithfulness, everybody came against him. So all of the Bible stories in my book, I had a similarity to each one of those people. And that is why I realized, I said, okay, all of these people, and I said, God, okay, if this is what you're trying to tell me, I said, this people went to a whole lot of shit. I don't know, look, you need to just skip that part and get me to the end. Like, I can't do this. And I'm like, and he was like, well, there is no glory without the pain. If you want to be great, you have to start from the bottom. And if you want to be who you say you want to be, that I know you can be, you have to be willing to pay the price. And I'm like, okay, God, pay the price. And then he started to teach me and show me that even though I was doing all of these things, I had to utilize the main thing that he had given to me in order for me to begin to see exactly who he is in my life. And that's when I realized, oh my God, out of all of those people, they each had identified their king. When Daniel was tested, the only thing that got him through was because he was reigning as an interpreter of dreams. That was the king of his gifts. Joseph was doing the same thing. That got him through every single thing that he had to go through for 23 years in the prison. I looked at everyone in the Bible that I was trying to relate my life to. They were all functioning in their gifts. But here I was running around and chasing my tail, trying to do everything that I had learned to do, thinking that was what was going to make my life. And I forgot to consult my father to say, what is it that you have given me? And that's how King of My Gifts was birthed. He came from a place of pain. But the pain has birthed something so beautiful. So more than writing the book, I decided to do the workbook as well. So for anyone who reads this book, can relate to my story, you can begin to understand the urgency, like it's so critical for you to begin to function in your gifts. It's not enough for you to live a life that allows you to earn an income. All of that is good. A life that allows you to do the things that the world supposedly aligns with or they accept. It's more critical for each of us to understand what our gifts are. If your gift is singing, it might not be the easiest journey that you have to walk through to get to the place of purpose and destiny, but you have to use it either way. If your gift is, I don't know, whatever, Whatever it is, for me, it is my voice. It is my voice, and that is why that is the one thing that comes so easy to me. And I am going to use it for the rest of my life to bring hope, to bring faith, to bring solutions, and to really build up the people of God in every way I possibly can. Thank you guys so much for coming through. I really hope you will support this project and help me take it to the very next level. Because all of what you see tonight is just the foundation. It's the beginning of a lot of things that God has laid on my heart. It's the beginning of a huge network that is breaking through this little girl. It's the beginning of a platform that is going to have people that look, sound like me, be able to have a presence on mainstream media. It's the beginning of a vision that takes Africans, people of color, minorities, whatever, those little boxes they want to put us in. People like us, it's the beginning of giving us a presence in a place to sit at a table that we can make for ourselves. Now, I don't have all the pieces put together, but I am following the direction of God to say, just keep going. So from this book, I believe a lot is going to birth up, and I need your support, and I pray that God is going to make this work with the intent for which He has. So tonight I'm not just launching a book. I'm not coming out here to make myself like, I'm an author. Well, it doesn't matter because I've done it twice. It's really about me putting this book in the hands of everyone who's going to read it, who's going to discover their purpose, and who's going to begin to engage their gifts on a daily basis. Because everything you each carry, the world needs it. You cannot undermine that fact. The world needs it. And if you're keeping it to yourself and you're not doing it, or if you're trying to do what somebody else is doing, then you are robbing the world of the gift that was freely given to you. And because it was freely given, it is your duty to be fruitful in it, to multiply, and to replenish the earth. And if you don't do it, well, at the end of the day, last, you will answer for yourself. Thank you so much. All right, y'all give it up for okay. Oh my goodness! You must not move. Nobody that should talk more than me. Oh, so I made Dr. Jose. Now we're going to have a keynote speech. Professor Ona C. Miller.
Yeah, is that all? Is that everything? Is that all that?
Although we now have no more tears today because it's somebody's birthday, so no more tears today, okay? Yeah, we got a personal, love for Dr. OJ. Ever since she was on the real Londa lady from Dallas. And we'll go to war for her, so yeah, no more tears today.
Thank you so much. It's Dr. Olu-Sonia. Not Olu-Saya. Okay, Olu-Sonia. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today not just to introduce this very wonderful and self-made woman, but I want to take you on a remarkable journey of fulfillment, faith, and self-discovery. Dr. Lincoln's life journey began 40 years ago in the tropical seaside city of Lagos, Nigeria. She was a child of educated and ambitious parents. Our mother is here, as you can see. Our parents, Mr. and Mrs. Felicia Tinado, were God-fearing. They were educated and were broad-minded. They studied, they worked hard, and they climbed the corporate ladder to become executives in the banking sector in Nigeria. But more importantly, they dream big for their daughter. They instill in her a sense of worth, achievement that we can see here today. When you also started school at Latter-day Nursery School, which was the school my junior sister went to in the US. Yes, she also went to the Air Force Girls Secondary School in Jos. After this, she studied microbiology at the University of Lagos, which is one of the prime colleges in Nigeria, before coming to the US, where she earned a master's in psychology. Maybe that could have been inside of the that she has, followed by a PhD in humanities. Along the way, she got
Does he have
married.
a quarter
She has 3
Leah
boys.
speaker or just a
I'm Larry Philip. Where are you? You guys look so cute and color coded. I'm so happy. And who is 13 years old. Then Corinthian Peterson,
Why didn't you try to
who is a smart Alex.
Try both.
And then Olayola Princeton, who is a mommy's boy. He's also here today. Indeed, you can see here today what she is. She's an accomplished and well-rounded woman. She's a multi-gifted entrepreneur, philanthropist, mother, daughter. She's a woman of faith and purpose. She's the CEO of HD Pro Global, which focuses on aesthetics and body image. She's the founder of the non-profit Honey Cross Foundation, which is based on her name, which advocates against family violence. She's also the secretary of the Yoruba Cultural Center, which promotes the Yoruba language, arts and culture all over diaspora. So gathering here today to eat and drink and celebrate, I'm sure, like me, you want to know what makes her tick. To do this, we have to examine and dissect our life philosophy. Dr. Donaldo has made it easy for us. She has shared her methods, her thoughts, and philosophy in 2 books, especially the new one, which is called The King of My Gifts. I read this book as a fluid, sharp, and gifted author. When you call Sola, she insists that you always call her name the full name Onyeka Sola. She doesn't like Onyeka. So Onyeka Sola has distilled in this book a guide for us. We are the willing pilgrims, want to learn. So let's ask ourselves, what are the lessons that we can learn from this book? What are the steps that she's laid down that we can follow to make our lives even better? For no one, I can tell you all, is too old to learn. I've read the book and I've distilled this message into these 7 core ideas. Number 1, we all have a life purpose. What the counselor wants us to do is that we must define and refine that purpose. Number 2, we must identify the quality, the value, and the extent of our God-given talents and gifts. Number 3, she wants us to use those gifts in a way that benefits us, not harms us and the people around us. Number 4, she goes on to explain how we can discover our purpose in life so that we don't go astray. We want to discover their talents, enhance them, and multiply them. And then number 5, she wants us to define and crystallize our self-image. What we think of ourselves, not what others have made of us. And then number 6, she wants us to learn to equip ourselves with our gifts so we can climb that high mountain and fall that stream. She wants us to have a meaning in our life in the midst of suffering, disappointment, even failure. And number 7, we have to learn how to deal with the distractions that come along the way so that we can have our defined goals. She has, as a God-fearing woman, she has written the book to God. And of course, everybody who knows her will know that she's very steadfast in her devotion and belief in Almighty God. This effort shines forth in everything she does. Her speech, her honesty, and her dedication to excellence in everything she does. She's the only person in my organization that said, oh, I want this done. She's done it that same day. She's the only person I know who is like that. Okay. So I want us to really appreciate that. And we want to share that philosophy. How does it break? So allow me to wish you Dr. Onyekon Sola. You also have the same name as my name, so my favorite place. So I told her father, what is the name? I said, how do you give your daughter such a long name? Yes, they have to learn to pronounce it. So I want to wish you a joyous birthday.
Are you going
And
to connect it to the Wi-Fi?
by virtue, all of you should read this book and partake in that journey where you will discover new things about yourself and also learn from our own experiences. I encourage all of us to have that same philosophy, to discover who we are, use our talents for great things, and give our life meaning and purpose. The book is full of Hebrew scriptures, full of philosophy, and our own innate wisdom and our life experiences. In the end, she wants us to know that we should not live for ourselves, we should live for others. She quotes a classic Roman writer by the name of Cicero, who said, "Non nobis solo nati sumus." Not working for, not for ourselves alone are we born. In summary, we're here today to celebrate the life of this wonderful lady, mother, daughter, friend, and author. I come to wish all of us here to try and support her. It's not just to support her because she needs the money, it's because we need to support her to give her the strength to go forward and give us more books from our excellent font of wisdom. We want to use this book for us to navigate our own lives and to get the book and give it to others who will use it and make the life and make this world a better place. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, it's mine.
I hope everybody is enjoying themselves.
Hold on, wait till we get the mic.
Oh, we get the mic. We get the mic. We should get about this good money.
So next we'll have a family and friends video.
And then straight after that, we will have testimonials from family and friends. We hope. Okay, yeah, and you guys can start going ahead and ordering your dinner if the wait staff wants to come out and take those orders. And during that time, we'll do some eating and hear some testimonials from family and friends. So if you have something to say in honor of this beautiful woman, young woman. She is young. 25? Yes, ma'am. 25 all day. But, you know, Dr. O is a very special woman. You know, she, from the moment we met her, she came to our radio show. And she was talking about the Honey Drops Foundation and giving back to women, and especially women who are, and women and girls who are victims of domestic violence. And since then, she's been like, like our little baby. And we watched her get a podcast, and we watched her, do her, the body contouring and all that good stuff. And I always say I want to be snatched like her. And she said, well, where are you waist trainer? Yeah. So, when you guys get up here and talk about her from a place of love. Because if she poured as much love into you guys as she did to us, you got a lot to say. And it is an honor to be friends with her. So whoever first with the video, y'all got it together?
Not yet.
Anyone want to come up? Anybody else want to come up and have a word? Come on, sister.
2
I
hours.
just wanted to take this moment to appreciate this young lady. She's not only a friend, but a sister. Like she said, blood is not everything. That is so true. In fact, if I start talking about her, it will
Talking because
not
they
go.
get mind into this.
But I just want to say, I love you, I appreciate you. She's everything. Like, this woman is awesome. She's phenomenal. She's like a drive to so many lives. She's a blessing to so many people. And I get motivated by her. Each time I get down, spirit, she reads my mind, she wakes me up, she's like, fight! And you know what? When she does that, I get up and fight. So she's a motivation. She's a blessing. In fact, I cannot begin to say, I can, I'm short of words, but I only want to tell you, that's the OJ, I love you. Like I call her Q the baby. The hottest baby. That's the name I gave to her. So Q the baby. You're awesome. Love you. You deserve nothing but the best and be blessed.
Do we have anybody else?
So I'm standing here on behalf of the Union of Excellence Worldwide, of which she is a member, to wish her a happy birthday and many happy returns of God's faithfulness. We are so grateful for your energy. Oh my goodness. The energy is going to pass.
It's just a
I'm not
Roku.
sure if there's so many people
So I went on
on this
YouTube.
planet that has such, but it is such a positive energy. And I am grateful to have a path cross
I could have
and
downloaded all
for
even
the
on mine.
contribution that you make to the community.
Then just logged in and slaved.
Thank you for all. I pray the Lord will grant you wisdom, protection, and it will keep you in sound health. We will meet all your needs in Jesus' name. Love you, Dr. O.
You know what? I need to be from Nigeria. Yeah, I might be. That's all it might be. I just need to get in that jean pool. The jeans, those high cheekbones. And it's the jeans. You know, you want to write it in? Or you want to wipe them out?
Think so? You can get Dropbox or something?
It's got internet to it, right?
Yeah.
Whatever she puts on her too, she gets it. And God backs up. And so I'm here today to celebrate her. And she turns out a very happy village. I want to say congratulations. And may the Lord continue to bless you and bless your families. Congratulations.
So my name is Philip. I'm my mom's first son. What I wanted to come here and say was that thank you for being to me. I was able to see every person able to be here in my fault. I was able to see a person able to go through all the trials of life. I was able to see a person who may cry inside but was joyful inside. I would like to say that I tried to lie to her that I'm really fine, but every single time I tried, it just smacked at her. I would like to say that I don't have that. I know my religion too. I know that they both see her as a great and successful mother. I see her as a person who is able to bring anyone in her life and make them more successful. I see a person who is able to make every single one of us joyful. I see a person who is loving, God-fearing, and never shies away from the truth. I just want to say happy birthday, Mom, and I thank you for being my voice.
Big strong boys. Kings. Young kings. Right? Everybody, excuse the no healers, not that we everywhere. Healers for them. But I just want to get up here and say that this is my friend, my sister. 2 years feels like 2 decades. This small, mighty powerhouse has been by my side these past few years. Business partner, friend. She took me under her wing at HD Pro Global. We've been working together ever since. Even as a sister, there's some Nigerian dishes that I cannot cook. But I call her on FaceTime and I'm like, well, how do you do this? And she's like, oh, this is the kind of beans from one. Or you can add this to over. And I'm like, oh, thank you. There was one time, 10 o'clock at night, I was having a photo shoot and I had a tie Dylan. I didn't know if I'm tired of her. So I FaceTime her at 10 o'clock, she's in bed. And she opens the phone and I see she's clearly sleeping. She's like, oh no, this is how you do it and it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. She said, no, darling, thank you. This is the type of woman that this is. She comes to my rescue at any time. She's taking my girl's car in Tennessee and her name is Auntie. She always checks on me. So I just want to say happy birthday. I thank God for you for being in my life. You've been with me through my struggles, as you know everything about my situation. So I just want to thank you for being in my life and wish you many more. Has everybody ordered food? Come on, baby. The video is ready? Can she come on? Listen to your testimonial and then we're going to roll the video.
Hello, everybody. What a wonderful day, Dr. OJ. Can I first of all say you look stunning? Let's just give her a hand, please. You look so beautiful today. So real quick, we have known each other mostly on social media. But the first time that I met Dr. OJ, there's something she said when she was talking about her book, that her gift is her voice. And I'm going to add that literally because the first time we actually saw, we were at a festival and I was sitting somewhere and I heard her talk and I turned because of the sound of her voice. And I was like, that voice, I know that voice. Now this is someone I haven't seen in person, but her voice is so distinct. And I know that God has given you the voice that will echo in the hearts of people. Whenever they hear you speak, encourage them, empower them, unify your voice. When they go back and they're feeling discouraged, I know that voice, it would echo. And that's such a powerful gift. I just want to thank God for your life. And I'm looking forward to a beautiful relationship with you. You know, as the years go on by, I've heard what everyone has said about you. Everyone can be lying. I believe that you are an amazing, strong, apparently strong, powerful woman. And I'm so grateful to be connected to you. And I wish you happy 40th. And I pray that by the end of this all, that the King of your gifts will be pleased with you. Thank you. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Any more? You want to talk? You talking? Oh, I guess you need it for everybody. We're gonna roll to a video of friends and family, and while we're doing that, you guys take the time to order your dinner. Enjoy the video.
Somebody's phone died.
My names are Arthur Solomon Miriam Adibo. Family member of hers. She's my sister. She's a friend person. She's an amazing person. She's a go-getter. She's hardworking. Real warrior. That's it.
my darling. I met Nico in 1991. She was my first school daughter. That was graduating school. Lisa has always been so special to me. You know, one thing I've always admired about Nico is her hard work. I mean, that girl can work. But don't get fooled, she's still the rival of the tribe. Remember, for you can't be trouble. You can't be trouble.
Hello everyone, my name is Angel Tinelli and I'm here to congratulate Dr. O for Rico on her 40th birthday. Happy birthday, dear. I've been knowing Dr. O for a while. She's a mentor to me. She calls me Auntie Mommy. She's my little daughter, my little sister.
Say I could have dropped it right in there. That's good enough shit, niggas.
That's my daddy, y'all.
My name is Emma My mom's birthday is coming on February 6th. I love my mom. I think that she is a strong, independent woman. I think that I believe that every time that a difficult situation comes to her way, she is able to overcome it.
King of my gifts, King of my gifts, King of my gifts.
King of my gifts.
Let's all support her by buying a copy of the book. And happy birthday again, Nicole, and I love you.
Congratulations on this amazing achievement. I really implore everybody to go out there and buy that book. You'll be blessed by it. what we call happy birthday. I love you to the moon and back. Take care and God bless you.
That was,
lost money if I didn't have it figured out.
Dr. O, I just wanted to use this opportunity to say congratulations on your new book. The Kingdom by Gates has been a long time. You've been putting so much effort just to come up with this and share your experience, your inspiration with others. And hopefully this will be an opportunity to motivate people to bring out the best of what God has given everyone a gift, special talent. And I want to say that I would encourage you to buy a book, buy the Kingdom by Gates.
Yes, I am holding the books in my hand, and it's so it's perfect. Most of you may just take my copy. This is the very first copy. Just take a Kindle My Gifts, and this will be available on Amazon, Kindle, and then Audible as well. So you guys make sure you get ready to purchase, support this project. This is something you definitely want to be a part of.
that's it.
Okay, so next we have a book reading by the author, Dr. OJ. He's gonna do chapter 1. You got your little mic, Mama?
Yes, thank you so much. So while we're waiting for me to read the book, we're going to listen to some music so that we can order our dinner and kind of just get going. And they're trying to set me up to do the reading, so I need to figure out which part I'm going to read and not what.
Okay, no more tears.
I'm such a crybaby, y'all. I don't know. Y'all don't tell anybody outside this room, okay?
Okay.
Because I'm a higher respect than other in society.
Baby, everybody on YouTube has seen it already. It's okay.
Okay. All right. Y'all place your orders, please. Time for dinner. Please eat, eat, eat. Yes. Like I said earlier, it takes a village, like literally. All right. Can everybody hear me? No? Yeah? Kiki just messing with me. I love you guys. Have Kiki and Lisa been doing an amazing job or what? Y'all give it up for them. Thank you guys. Thank you. Hey, look, man, you the man. Thanks for coming through. I see my people in the building. Y'all call up people. I am so tired of all of you, my friends. And we're going to have a sidebar after this event. All y'all my friends, my girlfriend, Kish Kish, y'all come in, call up people time. You know I'm going to call you out. But I love you. Thank you. All right, we're about to have the book reading. So I'm going to be reading from chapter 3.
You know that other noise you were saying before, that
King's
TV
Court.
is loud.
Chapter 3, the King's Court. Now, before I read from chapter 3, I just want to acknowledge a few amazing people who contributed to the project and who made this book possible. This book was forwarded by a group of amazing professionals who have read the book and gave their thorough insights, and they also just went way over and beyond to grant interviews and several things to help push this project. So I want to acknowledge Professor Ona Mila. She is an amazing educator. She is a wonderful woman who's a friend of mine. I want to acknowledge Dico Adecio. He's based out of Atlanta, and he's a business coach and a businessman, international businessman. I want to acknowledge Casey Fox. She's an executive TV producer, personal friend of mine, and she also forwarded this book. Finally, I want to acknowledge Tunde Shoboyejo. He's a longtime childhood friend, and I strategically picked these people I picked them to forward the book, mainly because of the relationship that I have forged with them over the years, but also because of their professional and their professional expertise as well. So they were able to provide unbiased insights into the book, and you will see why. So chapter 3. Now, also, this book, the Audible version, was produced and directed by Shampoo. He says not to give his government name, so I'm just going to say Shampoo. My wonderful friend, wonderful Power 214 Radio. Give it up for Shampoo. Yes. So the Audible version is going to be available on Audible by next weekend. We're finalizing the edits and everything, so you're going to have the opportunity to hear my voice. I can't wait to hear it. I haven't heard it yet, but I know it's going to sound good. All right. The King's Court. Chapter 3. Welcome to the King's Court. Not everyone can gain access. Only the few selected and found worthy will be granted access to the inner chamber. Every kingdom has a king, and every king is served by subjects. These subjects serve at the pleasure of the king, and this pleasure is largely determined by the natural resources provided by the land upon which that kingdom is established. We can take a deeper dive into the inner workings of the kingdom and how a king can effectively reign and record the success and prosperity of his people and kingdom. The popularity and favor of any king is determined by the effect of the reign on the citizens and the general well-being of the entire dimensions of the kingdom. I know these explanations seem mundane, but stick with me, because this will set the plane of the importance of this book. As the king begins to consider his inner court, to make an appropriate selection of the inner chamber, he has to consider the hierarchy of each member's position, based on the responsibilities and impact of that role on his entire kingdom. Each member is placed in a position of authority, and with this authority comes the demand for productivity, effectiveness to serve at the king's pleasure, but also in the best interest of the kingdom, then followed by the best interest of the citizens. The kingdom interest of everyone else, even the king. So, it becomes imperative to consider each person's abilities and capacity to function effectively in their role or office. This is where innate abilities or legacy which lay dormant for the most part of the existence of many individuals like the same sex. Our legacy comes into play. Kingdoms do not employ a legislative method of governance. It runs and sets up differently through the autonomy of the king and legacies set from previous generations called a monarchy. This is a government ruled by a king or queen who inherits the position from their family, which is often called the royal family. We are all royalty. After all, living as peasants the whole time. There are two types of monarchies, absolute monarchies and constitutional monarchies. In an absolute monarchy, the ruler has no limits on their wishes or powers. We are going to focus on the absolute monarchy that determines the constitutional and provisional aspects of the kingdom. You must be asking yourself, why are taking extensive care in explaining the history, structure, and functioning of a kingdom? The purpose of this analogy can be likened to a parable, which helps us make real-life connections with the actual subject matter, the king of our gifts. Every individual is created in the image and likeness of God. This is my personal belief. God operates within a kingdom, which we often refer to as the kingdom of heaven. Within this kingdom, God is the almighty and supreme being of the kingdom of heaven. We as humans are kings and queens, supreme beings of our individual kingdoms. In order to rule and reign, each kingdom is given a portion of gifts, abilities, or talents to help govern, grow, and prosper their kingdoms. These talents represent the inner court, members of the royal court, who serve at the pleasure of the king or queen. The level of hierarchy is determined by the most prominent ability that is easiest to apply towards growth, governance, and prosperity of the kingdom. An individual who finds it easy to communicate will function in life with ease by using this ability to offer value and earn value, by translating this ability in a productive way in the sphere of existence or within the global kingdom. This inevitably becomes the king of your gifts. That kingdom possesses. Other abilities and talents exist within each kingdom to support the highest ranking subject, serving to ensure the growth, governance, and prosperity of the kingdom, at the pleasure and discretion of the king or queen. This is most successful when the king is fully aware and is able to identify each of these subjects based on their strengths and ability to fulfill their role in the kingdom. Only then can our individuals' kingdoms rule, reign, and take dominion in the global earthly kingdom. As a reflection of the Almighty's grand plan for heaven on earth, experience for every one of us created in God's image to reflect His likeness on the earth. This is the part that I'm going to read for you. This sets the foundation for King of My Gifts. This analogy really, I didn't get it from any research. I didn't get it from Google. or Alexa or Siri. I literally slept and I woke up and the picture was just right in front of me. And that was when the title for the book came. I had started writing the manuscript, but I didn't have a title. And the title came to me when I realized that I can do so many things. Ooh, like, I don't know, I'm not even saying this in a way to make you look at me like I'm kind of special. Although I'm kind of special. I'm very special. Oh my God, I am so special. But I say that to say that I realized at the age of 38 that I had learned over 15 skills and abilities, inclusive of the highest level of education that we could ever attain, right? But in all of those things, I was still moving around like I was in a fog, and I was just grappling for substance in the midst of the things that I was doing. When you reign in life, you don't struggle. When you reign in life, you never have to compete. When you reign in life, attention is not even something you seek for. Your gift will announce you. Your gift will make room for you. And that is actually a literal thing. Like the Bible says your gifts will make room for you. Your gift will make room for you. I look around this room and I see a lot of my friends. I see Laura. She's the boss hair lady. She does hair, she makes wigs, and she does it effortlessly. She's so happy doing it, and she's flourishing in her zone. You know, I see Imabok here. She is so beautiful, beautifully doing the things to encourage, to motivate others. You know, I see Tani. Oh my goodness, the toothpaste. You know, this girl, she's amazing in so many ways. Someone was asking me the other day, is Tani disabled? I heard that she's disabled. I said, I can't tell. She has a disability, but she has not allowed that to determine the trajectory of her life. And she's using her story to help so many other people. She works harder than people who are not even disabled. She's reigning in life with her abilities. I see so many people in here, you know, just doing the things they're supposed to do. But for anybody who is not yet in that zone, who has not yet discovered the king of their gifts, no matter how many skills you learn, and this is from personal experience, you are only going to be existing. You're not going to thrive. You're not going to rule and reign. You're not going to be able to position yourself on your mountain of domination that God has set for you. Guys, look at this book cover. I literally paid for over, Zoe, how many covers did you pay over? 6. Oh, it was more than that, baby. After a while, I stopped sending them over.
That was the last email that I got.
Yes. We went over about 11 book covers.
Yeah.
And I said, at the end of the day, when it was just getting, I said, you know what? It is the king of my gifts. And my publisher was like, well, I don't want you to put yourself in front of the book cover sitting on the throne, and it looks like you're telling everyone that you're king of their life. I said, backtrack. Did you write the book? And he said, no, Dr. O. I said, well, look at what God is showing me. And this is the cover we're going to go with. He is telling me that for every person that buys this book and has this book in their hands, they need to replace your picture with their picture. They need to put themselves in that throne. They need to be the ones sitting on that throne because everyone has a throne. And you need to figure out what your throne is so you can see. See where I'm sitting in that chair. So comfortable. I'm just like, I'm in the zone. Everyone needs to be in the spirit realm, sitting on the throne of their lives just like that. And that is what the King's Court analogy was for me. To give you guys an understanding, in fact, I just learned this word, by the way. I don't know if the dictionary has allowed it yet. An overstanding, because I don't want you to understand, I need you to overstand that in order for you to rule and reign in life and gain dominion, you need to be sitting on your throne. And if you are not occupying your throne, who is? Think about it. Thank you so much.
the mic.
Thank you, Dr. OJ. That was beautiful. Girl, I'm gonna read this book this week. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna read it. We'll have to go out there. Okay. I guess it probably depends on who wins too. Well, I hope did everybody get to order dinner? Did everybody order dinner? Okay. We are going to have some music, saxophonist, and a keyboard player. All right. Forgive us this evening. We had no practice whatsoever with the name. Saxophonist? No. Musician? Yeah. Saxophonist?
All right, so we are going to listen to some music right now. And, when my mom asked me this question about a week ago, she said, we're planning this book launch. Who's your chief launcher? And I said, well, honestly, God. And she looked at me like, what? I said, yes. The reality of the matter is, this book is bigger than just one person or a few people coming on here and launching it. I feel like I would be doing this book a disservice if I put it in the hands of humans to give them, to say, you're launching this project. This is a God project. And we're launching the project. It's been prayed over, and I just want us to, this is probably maybe unconventional for a book launch that you've been to, but honestly, everybody that knows that I never do conventional. So I'm just going to ask that while we're waiting for our meals to come, let's just stretch our hands towards the book and pray. And once we're done praying officially by the grace of God, I'm going to ask Pastor Tokwe, who is here, to come and just round it up and bless the project. And we are able to begin to purchase the book. The book has been launched by a few of my friends who are not local. Some of them have sent in $1,000, $500, however capacity they were able to afford, and they have launched the project that way, and they have blessed the project. So whatever capacity you're able to, I think everyone who got an invitation to come tonight also received a letter of intent to support the project. So that letter contains the financial implications that I am looking to raise towards this project. So as you're able to, as your heart is open, if you want to purchase a few copies tonight, they're available. And I will be back there once we're done praying to sign the books for you, take some pictures, and you're able to also purchase them right away. So that's what we're going to do. So, Pastor T, please, let's bless this project and launch it and purchase, eat some food, have some fun, and happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday! So I want you to stretch forth your hands and you're not afraid. And just ask the Lord to just bless her as you would want God to bless you. So you pray for her like you pray for yourself. And that the glory of God, Jesus Christ,
continue to strengthen her and give her victory in every area of her life, and that the Lord will continue to make her to reap the fruits of her labor in every area, including over her children, that she will not suffer any loss. And so we want to speak a blessing of God over her, that even as she's blessed today, that her mother, her parents will not sorrow over her in Jesus' name, that the Lord will bless her with long life, with good health, and everything God has called her to do on this earth, she will fulfill and accomplish it to the glory of His name. And so, Lord, we thank you for this time. We thank you for your daughter. We thank you, Lord, for before she was formed in her mother's womb, you knew her. And even this very day, you already wrote this in your book. And thank you, Father, for the wisdom you've given her, Lord God, to write this book. Thank you for the insight. Thank you for pouring into her, and she's writing it out with God. Lord, we pray over this book as we dedicate them unto you, God. We ask, oh Lord, that this book will be a ministry to many. The Lord, it would enrich lives, it would establish your kingdom, it would, Lord God, bring out peace in many lives and it would bring purpose. And Lord, we pray, God, that everywhere this book reaches, and it's touched, Lord. Everyone that touches it, Lord, Father, will encounter you in a great way. And so, Lord, we bless this book and we dedicate it to you, to your glory, for your purpose, for the enlargement of your kingdom, for your honor and for your glory, for the blessing of humanity, and for the prosperity of your daughter, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen.
Alright, so I'll be over here doing book signings, music, and pictures back here, so.
Thank you.
Hello? Okay. We're good now. If you would like to purchase the book from Dr. OJ, King of My Gifts, I'm sorry, you can tell her at 214-458-3777, or you can write a check made payable to Dr. OJ Speaks and mail it to 10619 Sylvia Drive, Dallas, Texas 75228. If you would like to make a monetary donation, you can do that with Zelle as well. Any consideration is appreciated. And that Zelle information is 214-458-3777.
Perhaps one of them.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you so much.
Of course. I hope you enjoy.
$15.99. The logbook is $9.99. But for the purpose of the lunch, we're taking just generous donations as you're able to.
Okay, so do we send that to you?
To Zelle. You Zelle it to me. My phone number 214-458. Yes, sir.
Sign two for me.
Yes, sir.
Sign one to me, and then you sign one with compliments of the author.
Okay.
Where's your mom?
She's on the table, the first table.
She's the one who knows what's
Thank you, my darling. Let's get a picture. Thank you, Tedju.
Absolutely.
There's some bags in the back that you have to put them in, but have you placed your order? And then they'll get you wine or whatever you want to do. I'll soon be done. I'll come around and say hello. Thank you so much, my dear. You're the man. Thank you so much for coming through, man.
Jennifer is on my right.
Oh, she is? That's, it's okay. How many?
Actually, yeah. Can I take 5 together?
Of course. Thank you. Those are the workbooks as well. Those are $9.99. They're personal workbooks.
Give me one. I'm gonna take one. Just 5.90 and one. Yeah, that's it.
You want me to sign all of them to you or just sign it?
I know someone wants one because someone was asking about it. I said, yeah, I'll get you one.
What's her name?
Lala.
Lala.
Yeah.
Lala.
And one to me. And just leave the rest. You can sign the rest, but just leave the name blank. And if I need to sign them, then I can always come back to you.
Of course. And then the other one is for who? You the man. Huh? They're $15. So I should just sign the rest of them, no name.
So 6, right?
6.
15 times 6. That's 90. That's
So you want 6 of the books? Okay.
right. Is the math right? 15 times 6. Yeah, 90. Then that was 10. So that's right. It doesn't have to be 6 exactly, but 5 is perfect.
Yeah. There are bags in the back with on their way out to put them in there. Oh, let's just take pictures. Yes, so.
You know what I said?
What's that?
I said,
Oh, whatever. Just just smile this time. My friend is a mess. Don't mind him. Thank you, my darling. All right, I'll come through. Hello, my darling. Should I sign it to you or your mom? Janai. Janai. Yeah. maybe just announce for them to come and serve everybody some wine for the toast and the cake cutting, and then I'll go to the back and go take some pictures, and then I'll come right back.
Shop there, so I took it off. Even if you live for me, I'll take it. Yeah, Nikki. Oh my goodness.
No, let me stay on the side.
Thank you. I might stand in on it to see.
Whatever.
Is it just so let's go. Thank you.
Okay, guys.
Badge, right?
It's his face.
I know I'm ugly. Thank you. Thank you. So,
all right.
You didn't let me use my glasses.
Okay, use your glasses. Come now, come. Let's use your glasses. You get what you want today, only today.
Oh my God, Nikki will prefer that, I'm sure. All right, thank you.
All right, cool. All right.
Okay. Any more pictures?
Yeah, Kishaya. Pictures. Guys, pictures. Oh, you guys are eating? Pictures. Kish. All right. Those.
And then we're going to have some cake cutting.
Okay.
Now, is there anybody that I missed as far as interview? One or two that I missed?
He needs to do an interview.
Okay.
And Teju.
Okay, we're gonna cut the cake right now because Greg has to go too. Because we're going over 2 hours.
Yeah. Let's really take it.
Anything in my teeth?
Not in your teeth, no. We good? All right, cool. Thank you, ladies. Are you taking off your mask? Are you taking it with the mask? That's fine. Let me hold this for you. I think we got everybody. Oh yeah, Noah. Hey baby, you good? Good job today. You made me proud. So proud of you, baby. Thank you. Yes.
That's the king. Yeah.
That's the king right there.
The king.
Yes, he is. Okay. Awesome. Okay. All right. Birthday song and. What's that?
You want to say music?
Yeah, of course. You can do secular music. Let's take a picture. Yeah. You can do secular music. Remember we talked about do secular music. Yeah. Let's do that. It's time to cut the cake. All right. Thanks, ladies. Thank you.
Thanks, Sean.
Thank you, guys.
Everybody, please grab a glass of wine and champagne.
All right, we're gonna cut the cake now and. Yeah, I need water. Thank you. Okay.
Can she do it over here?
Yeah.
You ready? All right. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, ladies. All right, let's cut the cake. Over there? Yes. Zoe, did we get a picture? Did we get a picture together? Okay, cool. You okay? Having fun? Some wine?
Talking to each other.
Okay. Okay, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. It's time to cut the cake. How are we cutting the... Toast? I don't know. My brother, yeah, my brother. Muy wa. Olu. Olu muy wa. Can I get a knife for the cake, please? Just a floppy knife? Yes, thank you.
I just called Jennifer. She'll be in like 6 minutes.
We're cutting the cake now.
Yeah, that's all.
Are you leaving?
No, I'm not leaving. I'm just trying to get her to come here.
I mean, everybody had their time. Come on.
I know. Please.
It is what it is. Thank you. Jessica? I need some help so that we can move.
Okay, so let me get them to get us the knives and everything.
So we can move the table and I can stand behind. Will the pictures look okay? Nikki, will the pictures be good?
You want to do that?
Huh?
I think on the side you're fine.
Just saying thank you. Just saying thank you.
Does anybody have like
Water? Right here. So we can give the toast, right?
I need something to toast with them. What?
Testing. Okay. Testing. I thought it.
She said through the glasses.
Yeah, but I want to tell people. Testing. Yeah. Testing. Oh, he said 1 minute. Testing. All right. Testing. Hi, everyone that's here for the book luncheon, please come over so we can do the toast. If you're back there and you're supposed to be here, please come here and let's do the toast.
I'm gonna make everybody get up.
No, I'm not. Well, they have to get up. Okay. Oh, I don't need that. So does everyone have a drink on the toast?
Put that on me. Put that on me.
Dr. Audrey, can we pin this on you? Are you going to speak?
My friends are in the back. Can you ask them to come forward?
So that's just a clip of show.
Okay, so this is...
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Philip, just can you go call the two guys in the back so they can come in? Hey, we're about to do the toast and the cake cutting. Anselm, please, can you guys come inside so we can toast and cut the cake? Thank you.
All right, thank you guys. Thanks everybody. Okay. This is my first toast.
All right.
I'm not good at public speaking, but I'll try my best. So thank you everyone for coming.
cake. Yes, I am ready.
Okay. For the cake, on 3, we're gonna go from 35.
What? You want to sing happy birthday? Okay. If you want to sing.
All right. So let's 35, 36, 40.
Kai, don't make it that obvious.
35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
Thank you. All right. All right, let's eat some cake, guys. Oh.
What's up, sir? This is my friend, which is actually my friend. My name is Testimonials.
Okay, sit down. Okay. Misa.
Are you completely happy that it's all about drink and so as high as the there's always somebody who will make sense. What else the master to say the higher you live your last, the higher goes you live in this I just said, after me. That's what we call it.
You don't tell. That's all you call Sola.
For the doctor. Success. Global recognition. This will be first. New York. Bestselling. Book. 10,000 copies. 100,000 copies. And Guinness Record. Cheers.
Yes, sir.
Right here.
Nikki, did you get enough interviews? Everything? You good? The two guys? Yeah. Okay. Yes. Did they do interviews, the kids? Okay, that's good. That's good. Yes. Let me just sign up. Hey guys, thank you for tuning into the live today. Thank you for watching this book launch. Make sure you go support this project on Amazon. King of My Gifts is available on the ebook, the paperback, the Audible. It's available on Amazon. Support. Thank you so much. It's been an amazing day. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the messages, the phone calls, everything. It means so much to me. From the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you. But don't forget to reign in life with the King of your gifts.
Sign right here?
Yes, sir.
Sign off?
Yes. Ready. All right, guys, it's been an amazing day. It's been a wonderful day. Birthday, the book launch, everything has been phenomenal. Surrounded by friends and family and everyone who has been watching on YouTube Live. I truly, from the bottom of my heart want to say thank you. Thank you for making this happen. Thank you for being part of the journey. But we are only just getting started. King of My Gifts, available on Amazon, ebook, paperback, Audible, and the workbook. Make sure you get your copies right away. Let's make this a bestseller, yo. But most importantly, read this book and discover your innate abilities to be everything that God created you to be. Don't forget, you matter. Most importantly, I want to tell you this. Listen, come through. Don't forget to reign in life with the King of your gifts. Bye. All right, cool. Thank you, sir.